Welcome to our OSHA Focal Point series. I'm Dr. John Mulroy, Director of the Pennsylvania OSHA Consultation Program, housed in the world-renowned Safety Sciences Department here at Indiana University of Pennsylvania. These videos were created with the essential, need-to-know OSHA compliance information to supplement your safety and health training. Addressing OSHA's most frequently cited standards, like lockout-tagout, fall protection, hazard communication, and machine guarding, these videos can help your organization anticipate, identify, evaluate, and control workplace safety and health hazards. We hope these critical OSHA focal points assist you in preventing future injuries and illnesses. If you still have questions or you need no-cost OSHA compliance assistance, we're here to help. All you need to do is reach out to us at IUP using the link below and request this no-cost OSHA compliance assistance service. It's that easy. Thank you for choosing the Focal Points video series. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to be the first to know when new safety and health content is added to this channel. Have a safe day, everyone. Today's topic is portable fire extinguishers, and the purpose of today's topic is to provide you with the essential need-to-know information about the hazards associated with using portable fire extinguishers. So during this short presentation, we will briefly discuss the following topics, which include the purpose of a portable fire extinguisher, what are the fire classification and characteristics, the types of fire extinguishers that may be at your workplace, the general procedures for responding to fires, and the basic principles of operating a fire extinguisher properly. The purpose of a fire extinguisher is two functions. It's to control or extinguish small or incipient stage fires and to protect our evacuation routes. So what type of fire do I have? Fire requires three elements: heat, fuel, and oxygen. There are 5 categories of fires. We have a Class A fire, which is ordinary combustible materials such as wood, cloth, and paper. We may have a Class B fire, which would include flammable or combustible liquids, petroleum, greases, tars, and oils. A Class C fire involves electrical equipment. Class D fires involve combustible metals such as magnesium, titanium, zirconium. And lastly, a Class K fire, which involves cooking appliances and combustible cooking media. There are 6 types of fire extinguishers, and fire extinguishers need to be appropriately matched to the work environment. You can use the symbols that are located on a fire extinguisher to quickly identify the type of fire extinguisher it is. There are 6 types. They are Class A for ordinary combustibles, Class A and B, which will handle ordinary combustibles and flammable liquids, a Class B and C, which addresses flammable liquids and electrical fires, Class ABC, which is multi-purpose, Class K for kitchen fires, or a Class D for metal fires. So look around you. Learn to become aware of your surroundings. What's in your work location? What we see here is a normal office setting. However, in a fire situation, many of these materials quickly become hazardous. Our computer can be an electrical hazard. Our chair can be fuel for a fire. We may have another electrical hazard with our lamp. Paper, carpets, all become fuel. We have a wooden desk and a live feed to an electric socket. The 6 types of fire extinguishers include a Class A. Typically that agent is water, and its method of fighting that fire is to cool it by removing the heat. Another example is BC fire extinguisher, and its agent is typically carbon dioxide, and that discharges a white cloud. Essentially, its method for controlling a fire is to remove the oxygen. Another type of fire extinguisher that may be present in our workplace is an ABC dry chemical, which provides a non-conductive, mildly corrosive powder, and its method to fight a fire is to separate the fuel from the oxygen. Metal fires may be a hazard in your workplace, and you may have a Class D fire extinguisher. The agent used is sodium chloride, copper, or graphite, and the method it uses to fight a fire is to form a crust that excludes air and dissipates heat from the burning metals. For a kitchen fire situation, you will have a Type K fire extinguisher, which is a mixture of dry and wet chemicals used to extinguish fires in a kitchen situation. What are the general procedures for responding to a fire? Number 1, we always want to sound the fire alarm before we begin any attempt to fight this fire. We want to ensure that we identify a safe evacuation path to the outside of our facility. We want to ensure that we select the appropriate type of fire extinguisher. We want to ensure that we discharge that fire extinguisher within its effective range using the pass technique. As we are discharging that fire extinguisher, we want to ensure that we are backing away, never to turn our backs on that fire. Once that extinguisher is empty, we want to ensure that we evacuate immediately, or if that fire progresses beyond the incipient stage. When is it not safe to fight a fire? It's not safe to fight a fire if that fire is too big. It's not safe to fight that fire if the air is hazardous. And it's not safe to fight that fire if there's no safe evacuation path. So what is PASS? PASS is an acronym. Essentially, PASS is pull the pin. That breaks the tamper seal on your fire extinguisher. We want to aim that fire extinguisher low, pointing the extinguisher nozzle or the horn at the base of the fire. We want to squeeze the handle on that fire extinguisher to release the extinguishing agent. And we want to sweep back and forth at the base of the fire until that fire is out. Never turn your back on a fire. Watch the area. If that fire reignites, we want to repeat steps 2 through 4. If you have the slightest doubt about your ability to fight this fire, you need to evacuate immediately. If we are going to fight a fire, we will pick up the fire extinguisher with your least favorite hand and support the bottom with your strong hand. The first step is to quickly check the pressure gauge, and the needle should be in the green range. We will pull the pin straight out. We will remove the nozzle from the clip and hold that nozzle with your strong hand. We will carry the extinguisher with your opposite hand. With your opposite hand, you will squeeze the handle gently to test the extinguisher before attempting to fight the fire. We will begin our approach from a safe distance. We will aim at the base of the fire, and we will sweep back and forth to cover the width of the fire. Class D fire extinguishers are a little bit different. We want to direct that nozzle so the agent falls directly onto the burning metal. We will close the nozzle valve to produce a soft, heavy flow and move closer to cover the fire area. Most importantly, do not disturb that agent and the fire until that fire is cooled. The key elements to remember: you need to know your company's policy in the event of a fire. You need to understand the types of fires that you could have in your workplace. You need to understand the type of fire extinguishers that are available in your workplace and the capabilities and the limitations of that equipment. You need to understand the procedures for sounding an alarm and responding to a fire event. And lastly, PASS. To get more help on portable fire extinguishers, go to OSHA.gov. Thank you.